Because on the arrest thing, it said race.
White.
It had white.
That's the end of it. All right. What you got to say, Nick Merckx?
Games with the guy, and it feels a little weird, but what can you do, you know? So I just wanted to update you guys on my thoughts and how I'm feeling. And,
Play games with
look,
pet.
I hope you guys have a good day.
Can I say, the important part here is, okay, you know what this really means, right?
What?
Where's the Jew in you? Where's the business sense?
Of what? Trying to make money off this?
This is an opportunity for expansion. Doc can come into our fucking orbit. I want to play games with the Doc, and this is the best time to do it.
And you think that this show is what's going to make it happen? Hold on. Let's just fuck your shit up a little bit more.
And this is the perfect opportunity because in a week, Nathan's going to be here for a month. We could all play games together. My kid's a minor, and the Doc can be seen not being weird, and it's like a reputation rebuilder. It'll be like an awesome experience playing games. I'll get a ton of fucking publicity out of it. This is the best idea ever. And when he's playing with us, he'll reveal to us what really happened.
He'd be like, listen.
By age, you understand?
None of that changes anything I just said. Yeah, for older people, there's even more red flags. But when you do a black and white XQC approach, then the impression is, well, as long as they're my age, it should be okay. That's what you're selling to them. When you say black and white, don't do any marijuana, don't do any of this, don't have any blood, then they're thinking, oh, okay, well, in that case, marijuana's really bad. Well, alcohol must not be that bad because it's legal.
Case by case.
No, you can't do case by case. You're the black and white guy. You said 20 and 17. You said 20 and 17 was immoral. No, you said 20 and 17. No, you said 20 and 17 was immoral, but 50 and 18 was A-okay. That's what you said. Black and white XQC world. That's wild to me.
Of age or underage? The fact that you're navigating this in a way that's like,
the fact that you think that at 18, the brain fairy comes down from heaven and fucks you in the ear until you've magically been blessed with the cognitive abilities to divine who you should fuck and who you shouldn't fuck, that's the position that I think is retarded.
So you think that your average Joe can take these components and apply them in a safe way in the world, and you'd be okay with every child and every underage person?
Anything about this, okay.
I don't know what's happened.
You and Tom should play a quick ARAM match while y'all chat. Yeah, okay. God damn it. Somebody pointed out something the other day, and it drives me insane, and I can't unsay it now. That, okay, to be clear, just real quick, I have no problems with Charlie. I don't think he's ever done anything like bad or horrible. I don't think he has any beef with me. I'm not like critiquing his character or anything like that. I'm not saying anything like negatively like bad about him or anything else, okay? But somebody had pointed out that like basically Charlie has this way where he kind of like delivers things in kind of like a cold, like humorous, like ironic, edgy manner or whatever. But he always has literally the safest opinion on every single conceivable topic. That Charlie will never, ever step outside the ring of public opinion to critique something in like a way that's actually, oh shit. He is always like squarely within the center of whatever like the entirety of the culture is pushing towards.
You think it's possible that's how he actually feels?
Maybe. But I mean, even if that's true, it's a little bit like having like, yeah, I don't know. But he could always live, yeah. Okay, ready?
Ready.
Into the YouTube ecosystem, but there are some villains that have infiltrated deep into the main
on Twitch, and I have reported that Twitch did report this to the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children. Why not?
You have that on record?
Yes. Why not request?
That's a big deal.
Why
that
not?
Is a big deal.
Why not request that they have released information, or why not request that law enforcement through this entire time, which then very likely at the behest of NCMEC to do something, say something.
Okay, is that what Doc did, okay, rose to the level that for a fact Twitch was forced to make a report to the National Center for Missing and Exploiting Children.
CSEA and CSAM report.
What I'm asking is that Twitch did make that report to the National Center for Missing and Exploiting Children.
Yes. All of them go there. Yes.
Okay, and they did that.
Ever get better at ever emotionally regulating yourself ever. Humans cannot do that, okay? What you can do is you can change the way that you respond to those feelings, and you can change the way that you, or you can change your exposure to those feelings, okay? So what you should do is if you're trying to separate from somebody, okay, what you should do is you should legitimately block everything and don't like have a compulsion. Don't have a compulsion. Stop responding to messages. Stop trying to justify or argue anything. Stop sending emails. Stop stalking on social media, whatever. So try to cut off as much content. When you sound like you are of a sober state of mind, you sound like you're reasonable, you sound like you do it, okay? Have a friend that you write to. Have somebody that can hold you accountable. Message that person and say, fuck me. I feel like he just went live. I think I want to go and watch and see what's going on. Or, oh, I think he's talking to some chick. I'm going to message her. Or, oh, I just saw him on Twitter. Anytime you have that feeling, either find a person that you know, they can hold you accountable, message them, and they're like, hey, okay, well, don't be a dumb bitch. Let's fucking go get drinks. Or let's play fucking Valorant. Or let's just call and chat for like 20 minutes, okay? The first week or two of this is always the hardest, okay? It only gets easier after the first week or two. It never gets worse after 2 weeks. It's never the case.
It's fun to LARP about me. I get it's fun to pretend that I'm a piece of shit, and I get that I made my mistakes in the past. But cancer's not something to pretend about. Cancer's not something to joke about. Cancer's not something pretending that I'm lying about cancer for clout and views.
He is absolutely lying. What a piece of shit. Unless he posts something in here to prove it wrong.
It's a fucked up thing to do. Get help. Secondly, if you see a YouTuber saying that I'm faking this shit, link it to me.
He is faking
I
it.
normally free speak
Faking it.
advocacy, the whole
Faking
9
it.
yards, but
Yep, sue me. Sue me.
it's time I finally put my
Sue
fucking
me.
foot down if I have to.
Jerusalem, where they, I guess like when Shabbat happens, they all come out and they pretend it's like the 1500s and they walk around like Amish people or some bullshit.
What?
Am I in a wrong area?
Maybe.
I try to roll down the window to ask somebody for help and they literally just run away from my car. I just realized because we're like driving on Shabbat.
Oh.
Fucking. The whole street clears out. And kill me. And now I feel like so fucking awkward because I'm supposed to drive through. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna run the light and like drive through. Get me the fuck out of here.
Is that why they're looking at us funny?
Yeah, that's why everybody's fucking walking because Shabbat's already started or whatever. More spellcasters. The big
Oh
hats.
god, those hats. Look
Oh,
at
the
that.
advanced spellcasters. We have to get out of here.
The fucking grand wizards.
Oh fuck, bro, this is so fucking awkward. So then I want to drive this way. Oh, I'm not. But they gate all their fucking roads off. So now they're like, they've got gates up, and they've got their army of like Jewish Shabbat enforcers back here. I'm supposed to fucking be here. Oh. They're all staring at us, and I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to drive my fucking car, okay? What is happening right now? There's a gate up. They gate their city.
It doesn't fucking matter. Her reporting through Bloomberg had to go through a long list of lawyers and legal teams and fact checkers who had to look over and make sure everything is 100% on board. That is so much different than just making a tweet. And I need to get like media literacy. This part is very important. No, I could not just tweet. No, the mistake was even saying that I knew and I could not say. That was a fucking dumb decision. That was a dumb fucking tweet. That part is right. This extra layer you're saying is totally misguided and incorrect.
All right, so now I'm going to talk. So one, you could have done it, okay? First off, there's pretty good journalist protections in this country where you can't force journalists to go and reveal their sources. So it doesn't matter. You said you knew firsthand, hand to God, that this guy who told you works for Twitch safety said, this is why it happened. He told it to you. That's a source. He's saying, I'm not going on record. He doesn't need to go on record. You've now heard this. You can now go, this is what I have heard. I'm not publishing my source. That's the end of the day. What do you think? They're going to fucking sue a journalist and somehow magically get you to review your fucking, to reveal your sources? When's the last time that happened?
Unfortunately, a bunch. I'm fucking
Or maybe more accurately, because I had, I guess, a decent high school education, I hear enough of these concepts that when people start to tie all of them together, it always makes me very sus. A very sussy thing to me for snake oil salesmen, for gurus, for schizophrenics, is whenever people have things that are tying way too much of life together, more often than not, the person is selling you bullshit, or the person is crazy. That's almost always the case. Whenever somebody has the same theory that's explaining a mathematical concept, the way the pyramids were built, why we have depression, and why League of Legends is a rigged game and fixed 50 is true. Anytime somebody has like one thing that like ties every single thing in life together, and they're not even specialized in the area, they have no credentials, they have no application, then that should almost always be like massive red flags to you. Powers. I just feel like it's so silly. Like, you can never question that. And then I put a knife on my cock, and I fuck your mom in the throat, and then I fuck her in the stomach, and then I fuck her in the ass, and she's bleeding, dying on the ground, and you're like, bruh. And I go, sorry, I'm allowed to fuck your mom however I want. You actually have literally you fuck all that you can say, because I can fuck her any way that I want. You wrote that. Get bent, bitch. Right? It's just. Well, I think you also have I bet you have a confluence of other things too. One, is, I don't know how true this is for younger communities, but an old stereotype of gay people is that one, they were child predators. And then a second thing is, for whatever reason, I'm pretty sure black communities are still have like more negative opinions of gay people than
massive
more
margin.
than more woke communities online. So that was like a second thing that plays in, and the third thing that plays into is the fact that because the WL community is so young, it also exacerbates the first two things as well. I think.
I agree.
Yeah, all of those things were well said, well put.
Okay, so you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
I didn't think we would get a second wave of old school edginess. Back in the days, it used to be more.
That is true. I didn't think we were going to get that either, and we
No,
did.
generally though, because I've been on the internet for a while, right? And back in the days, you used to have like really edgy shit, right? Like you know, old school soda, old like very kind of raw, but still kind of well put. Where it's like there's.
Jesus. Okay. Jesus. This is what vegans defend, by the way. This is the world that Vegan Games wants, okay? Even though she said nothing negatively about me publicly for like 8 months, but things with Lav might have magically changed within the last 4 months despite being given no indication of that? Do you see how every time you tell a lie, you're creating like 15 different realities? The strongest evidence that quantum physicists need for the many worlds theory is having a conversation with you, because there has to be at least 15 different realities running in parallel for any of your non-Euclidean explanations for any of the things that you're fucking saying to be true. It's not possible, Kelly.
What is the purpose of like being this bad faith? Like
Or this conversation in the future go, well, nobody was ever actually to name a single fucking thing that I did wrong ever, blah, 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 blah.
There's multiple people in here, none of which support me, but clearly I'm.
Okay. Did you buy the Mosin because of DayZ? Hell yes. It ended up being really fun to shoot though. I think I like bolt actions more than any other gun. It's a very visceral experience shooting them. I feel like if you're a woman, I think that you should just carry around like a small knife with you, and like if guys ever like touch you or put their hands on you in weird ways, you should just like turn around and stab them once or twice depending on where they touch you. I think it would just be a good thing. Like when you're a young child, you learn through experience not to touch like cats or dogs if you get bit by one. I think that's a good experience, by the way. I think that if your child grabs a dog and your child gets bit, I think that if the Humane Society comes, it should be to take your child away and maybe put the child down, okay? But these are good learning experiences. You learn through, positive punishment. You apply. RFK Jr. comes off as genuine and honest to the layman. He also seems eloquent and intelligent. Maybe that's because I'm not so informed about what he's actually talking about. He's also willing to converse more and engage with other people. He has hours of podcasts out there on the internet. Okay. Genuinity and honesty are not like enough traits to make somebody like admirable or respect. I'm sorry, bro. My brain is like just so negatively tuned right now. Like as soon as you type that, I just want you to know I had like the most condescending thoughts. Like I view you as like one of the most retarded fucking people on the planet. Just like listening, just seeing you type that just made me think so little of you. Oh, fuck. My brain is rotted right now. I'm so sorry. If some guy walked up to you and he said, hey, yo, what's up? My name's Fred and I really want to rape your 4-year-old child. I just think my cock would feel really good exploding inside your fucking kid. Like, would you ever walk away saying like, man, that guy is so genuine and honest, Say what you will about him, but he's genuine and honest. He's such a genuine, honest guy. Like, not many people would be willing to admit that. Like, you don't believe that. When you say that, like, oh, he comes off as genuine and honest, what you mean to say, but you're either too much of a spineless fuck or you're too retarded to realize it. What you mean to say is, I agree with what he says. That's what you mean to say. I hate that when people say, like, oh, he's genuine and honest. Like, it's a the DoorDasher, he sent me a message as he was getting close, and he says, "I'm sorry, I'm outside. I got attacked, and they took one of the boxes, but I'm coming in now. Is that okay?" I ordered a giant cookie thing, and it was gone.
Don't really have an opinion about it. No, I do actually. I think that it doesn't matter. But you know, I can't tell somebody else what their opinion should be, right? Like everybody's got to make their own decision. Now, I'll read a few of these comments. None of cleavage. Forgot to add the.
He 100% ate it. Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, I guess he must have, but it was like such a ridiculous. Like, why not just say, like, oh, like, they forgot it? Well, like, why not just lie like that? Like, oh, they forgot it. Wait, can I read my old messages? Hold on. Orders. They're not lambs, they're goat kids. Okay. I'm going to be honest, I don't even know the difference between a lamb and a goat. Goats have horns? Lambs are... Are lambs where we get cotton from? Cotton. I actually don't know. Are they the ones that you shear? If I know this, it's literally only from Minecraft. I have no fucking idea. Oh, wool. True. Cotton comes from plants. Oh, because the black people in the cotton, you're not talking about picking it off of... Fuck, I don't even know my racist memes. Fuck. They probably bit the goat, let it run, and the venom made it hemorrhage. Then it uses the scent of the venom to track down its prey and eat it, which it would explain why it looks injured. Okay. The universal grammar theory is the idea that there is an innate biological component.
To call me a narcissistic white bitch, weird racist jobs, okay?
Lots of people have called you a white woman, and lots of people have called you
talk about my health issues, you know fucking nothing about, you stupid bitch. And
when
yeah,
did
if
I
you want
talk
to talk
about your
about
health
stating
issues?
facts, then I guess
When
I
did
can
I
keep
talk
calling
about
you Destiny's
keep
rejected
saying that.
cum
I
dumpster
wish
then, 'cause I
wish you would just admit you're bothered because I don't give a
Imagine
fuck
wanting to
about
kill
your health
yourself
issues.
because Destiny rejected you for coming in you so much.
You
Jesus.
can't keep pretending like that's the reason why I was suicidal. You cannot. I got
God,
separated
I
from my
wish you still were, 'cause then
husband,
you're at
and I was
least
having an
interesting.
episode after going through a miscarriage. Kelly, you can't be surprised why nobody gives a
miscarriage.
fuck about your health issues.
Yummy, yummy soup.
You don't deserve any fucking sympathy, empathy,
You don't
or
deserve
understanding.
kids. Haha, unlucky bitch.
Okay, I'm gonna let you know if you're gonna do that. She can literally say whatever she wants
already
to you.
has,
You can't
you
be a
dumb
victim
cunt.
anymore.
Like, you
No,
went
she has
You
not.
went there
Kelly.
because I
No,
called you a
she has
narcissist.
not.
You are
That is
insane.
insane that you
Not
just
just
said
a
that shit.
narcissist. You
should
implied I was
probably
lying
kill
about my
yourself,
health
Kelly,
shit
in a
and
video
using
game.
it as if
That
these
is
appointments haven't been
disgusting
booked for like
to
a
say.
weekend. Who asked, Riley?
That's
okay?
insane. You're
And
a
you just gotta
fucking
be on the back
loser.
Transactions. 529. Is that 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago. Okay, 3 weeks ago, I bought $500,000 of NVIDIA stock, and now it's worth $593,000. So I made about $100,000 of this stock in 3 weeks. I feel like I should just sell this. I feel like that's free money. Do we... Why didn't you tell us to buy? I told you to buy. You're lying? I am. I just 100x'd all the numbers. Oh, I don't think this tells you the buy date on this. Oh, it'd be under the cost summary basis. I feel like this is the quickest, easiest money I've ever made in my life. Like, just as well, like...
Yes, but I think it's fair game though. Like what?
Okay, I guess. I'm just saying this is why I don't care that much. Like, there's a world where if some chick messaged Dr. Disrespect, she's like, oh, let's go to TwitchCon. Like, I want to fuck you. And he's like, oh, well, I don't know. When are you going? She's like, oh, I'm going to be there in fucking January, blah, blah, blah. I got a hotel room. Let's meet. Let's fuck. I'm 17. He should say no for a variety of reasons. But he was like, fuck it. Let's do it. Like, her sending him those DMs, if they were to go through and hook up versus her telling it to like a 17-year-old and they go hook up and then they part afterwards, like, I don't know. Why the fuck do I care versus one or the other? Like, there's a whole bunch of abstract theories like, oh, well, he should know better, blah, blah, blah. But if you think about like harm to the girl, like, is she getting harmed more because one guy's older and one guy's not as old? It just seems like
because like I said, it's in my belief, right? That there's a reason why there's a legality standard.
Wait, stop. The legal,
right?
there's a
Okay, you're wrong.
Really? Why?
No, Dan, Destiny is correct.
Essentially, you're telling me, you fucking retards. I'm the only one who's
here's the tiny chat boy.
training.
Here it goes. Here it comes.
I've actually done it and been through the fucking training because I ran a company that dealt with them and did reports with it. So you guys are both fucking retarded, okay? I have Destiny over here trying to be like, well, actually, it's this way. And Slasher, who's probably doesn't even know how these things are reported, okay? It's not done through that, first off.
Okay, go ahead. Tell us what you just Googled, Dan. Go ahead.
My God, there's a special portal directly for internet service providers to do this. It's different than what the public gets access to, okay? And it has to fit a very strict criteria of what you're doing, okay? If you go on Discord and send a message to Mr. Mitten 3 years ago and say, lick my balls, guess what? You're not getting reported to fucking NCMEC, are you?
Wait, where's this criteria listed?
It's on the site. I don't have access anymore.
The actions that Dr. Disrespect...
Sure.
He's almost
It's
not paid
inappropriate to drive hate at Straight Raid from one comment she made. Even if that comment was wrong, I think it's inappropriate. Completely.
He's not paid to
especially
be
when
appropriate.
Everybody in that subreddit already fucking hates Straight Raid.
But
and
to be
like
effective.
To just join that hate bandwagon, it's embarrassing. Also, Forethought tries to sneak into DMs with Straight Raid and bring her like a mouse, like a fucking cat. You're an embarrassing piece of shit, bro.
Damn.
Wait, what?
Oh, look, I banned this for you. I banned this for you. Good one, fucking loser.
I can also attest to the fact that, like, I can see the frustration from both sides for this thing specifically. I know we're getting a bit off fucking track here.
Are we good, everybody? Have we all aired out what we needed to today, or
anything else?
Do you understand, Dan, or are you more confused than when you came in?
No, I think I understand what's going on. But what's the problem now, though?
I don't know. What is the problem now?
Well, I guess you just have to say, like, I fucked up.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I've already said I was too mean to Cherry, but fuck apologizing to her because she's a cunt.